Welcome to my channel. Enjoy this video and subscribe my channel. 90-Day Fiance star Sarper Guven's life turned upside down when he came to the US and realized he was to live in a small house with some atrocious house rules with Shekinah Garner. Sarper, from Turkey, was working as a personal trainer in his country when Shekinah met him via a dating app during her vacation. Sarper and Shekinah started dating, with the Turkish man deciding to get rid of his bad boy image. Sarper had been with 2,500 or more women in his past. This time, Sarper wanted a relationship and a girlfriend he could control. Meanwhile, Sarper's controlling behavior towards Shekinah was called out. However, Shekinah too had certain rules for Sarper which even affected his sources of income. Sarper did not take any women clients for personal training. Moreover, Sarper had to be the one who moved from Turkey to the US, as Shekinah had to keep flying back and forth for her daughter and her successful skin care business. Sarper thought Shekinah's house was smaller than he expected. Coming to the US meant experiencing a huge culture shock for Sarper. He called his experience of heading to the US a nightmare trip from Turkey. Once he landed in America and wished to return to the comfort of Shekinah's home, his reaction was to observe that it was a little smaller than he expected. He joked that Shekinah's dog Adonis and he were prison inmates. He saw that the tiny space was completely overtaken by Shekinah's skincare equipment, and soon enough, Shekinah told Sarper about her house rules, which may have made Sarper want to go back to Istanbul. Sarper was left speechless in the worst possible way when Shekinah opened the door to her home and attempted to justify the mess of equipment scattered around. She told him that the facial equipment was there because she worked from home. Sarper mentioned that the house looked bigger in the photos. However, there was a reclining spot chair sitting where one would expect a dining table to be. Shelves of lotions lined the walls instead of kitchen decor, and skin care machines filled the space next to a brown leather couch. Sarper was kicked out by Shekinah when she got clients while there was a kitchen in her house. They couldn't cook there. She had clients coming over and didn't want the place to smell like food. Sarper realized that Shekinah did not cook at home at all and expected Sarper to buy food from outside. Not cooking in a house? What the F***? I mean, are we living in a hotel room? Sarper commented. However, it was not the end of Sarper's problems. She needed him to go away when clients visited her since they were women and could feel uncomfortable that a man was in the room. Shekinah was called out by fans who saw her servicing her clients in a cramped kitchen and expecting Sarper to leave the house with nowhere to go whenever she had people over. Fans slammed Shekinah in her QA. Shekinah received a question: why not buy a house instead of living in a shoebox? Shekinah responded with a video of herself walking through a parking garage, sipping on a drink as she filmed herself. Because I'm poor, she wrote. Help me. The 90-Day Fiance star revealed that she had lost a lot of clients from frequent trips to Turkey.